Hey everyone, it's Yenitza Muñoz with the Christian Channel. Now let's start our interviews with Danny Trejo, Veronica Falcon, and many more for the film American Warrior. So, Danny, you've played so many iconic characters throughout your career. What drew you to American Warrior and the role of Dennis in particular?
The fact that I didn't die and I didn't have to kill nobody, I didn't rob a bank. It was kind of a cleansing, really. It was just a lot of fun, and I liked the story, just the redemption. There's somebody coming out of jail and somebody, having to work for everything.
So you've often spoke about your own personal journey, in past documentaries that you've done in films. Do you feel that this character Jay resembles any of your past history with any of, things you've gone through?
You know what? I think Jay played this character perfect because when you first get out of prison, you're not the life of the party. Everybody's like, you're just like suspicious of everybody. You're kind of like just standoffish. You don't really want to be involved. You just want to kind of be on the outskirts. And he did it really, really well. Suspicious. You could see him looking around all the time and making sure nobody's behind him. It was just, I love the way he played that.
Hmm. Very well said. Being that this was an indie film that, had a really good budget behind it, what was a lot of the realism that you saw in this film, especially when it came to a lot of the action scenes, being MMA fighting, a lot of maybe the training that Jay had to go through his character throughout the whole film. What was that experience like?
He became, I wouldn't challenge him right now, but he became pretty adept at how to fight. MMA fighting is completely different than MMA fighting is like a brawl. It's kind
Yes,
of
that is.
anything
Very
goes.
true.
So it's
And
not
the
like,
gym was real, no?
oh yeah,
We,
no, he
we
came
were we
out.
were shooting in a real gym in
Yeah,
Chicago, in the
yeah.
outskirts of Chicago.
Yeah, he came out like he was supposed to, and I think the finish touch of this movie is I can't tell about the end, but
No,
the
not the
end
end.
is like
But
really
the end is really good.
amazing,
Excellent. So now this question is for both of you. So I'll start with you first, Veronica. So this film had such a diverse cast, being us cast from South Asia, from Latin
Yeah.
America, people here within the US. How important was it for you guys to be a part of such a film that highlights so many voices?
Well, I think it's important to always highlight so many voices because it's full of many voices, the world. The world is like that. I mean, we have people of all races, of all colors, of all beliefs. And I think it's very important that we all get along together for no? And in this movie, it was lovely because, it's a very diverse cast, as you very well said. And it's also amazing as an actor to be able to work with people from all over the world that are trained differently, that come from different backgrounds. I think I've been doing this for 4 decades, and every single time, I that's one of the things I enjoy the most. Working with people from so many different backgrounds. So that was one plus of the movie for me, at least, and I think for you too. No.
I love the way she played a gym owner. Honest to God,
Me too.
really, it was kind of like she was a Howie Steiner without a cigar. It was really strange, but like you have that grasp of, listen, this is what you have to do, and if you don't do it, I'll kill you. But you got to be able to when you're dealing with a whole bunch of crazy men that get punched in the face. So, and she did it really, really well.
Thank
You
you.
could tell how she could turn in a minute.
That's such a compliment coming from you. Thank you, Danny. But yeah, no, it,
Yes.
it it was lovely to work with such a diverse cast, and I love supporting independent films. I think it's very important. I mean, I when I heard Danny was going to be in the film, I'm like, please, I mean, because I wanted to work with you. Like I've always admired your work, and not only your work, your story. I think it's incredibly inspiring, and the way you represent us.
I had the privilege to meet both of you at the screening a few days ago, and I absolutely love the film American Warrior. So I have a few questions. Let's start with you first, VC. This is such a personal project for you. Not only did you write and produce this amazing film, you were able to star as Jay. So tell me a little bit about what inspired you to create American Warrior.
Oh, the inspiration itself is, as an immigrant, when you come to America, you just have tons of challenges, tons of struggles, a new culture, a new environment, and particularly I didn't take money from my parents, so added to that the financial struggles, so you're just constantly fighting these humongous waves, and the entire everything you feel like the whole world is against you. And when you just keep battling and battling for years, and over time, business failures, so you just get to a point where it's like, oh my God, you start developing an insight into people's struggles, and you're not alone in the struggle. Everybody's going through that, and that was the root of that. So the MMA ring is just a metaphor for people's struggles on the inside, on the inner war, and that's probably one of the reasons people are able to connect with this film, because everybody's going through that same war.
And what was your end goal in making such a diverse film where the protagonist is someone from South Asia, not so much what you would see here in the USA?
Yes. I wish I was that conscious about what I was doing. I really had no, I think you might have heard me say on Monday as well. I just followed love. I was just connected with the love inside me. And I said, hey, I'm an artist. I'm an actor and I have a voice, and I have something to say here and I have something to share. And I just kept to that. I kept it very simple. And I love acting. And I grew up doing theater. Then I did a little bit of film school. So acting is a passion of mine. So I just kept to that, and I want to be on screen, and I want to tell my story, and I just kept looking at that. And then we always say, when your alignment is right, when you connect, everything just falls in place. And so there's not no conscious effort to make it diverse. It just reflects, like I said, reflects reality of America. This is America. America is multicultural, and that's what this movie is showing.
And another thing about the story is that you could switch out, any of the cast, any of the characters for, a different, background, ethnicity, and the story would still be the same,
Yes.
and that's one of the things
Yes.
that, we love about it, because
Absolutely.
there's no intention
Yes.
with the diversity. It
Right.
just happened to fall in place. And we're
Right.
really lucky, that we got, people like, Danny Trejo and Veronica Falcon, and Omi Vaija, Suleika Matthew, Andrew Gray.
And who's
Yes,
half Native American.
that's right.
We have everything in this movie.
Yes.
Checking all
Yes.
boxes.
Yes. And we didn't even try.
Yeah, exactly.
It is the true American warrior, isn't it? Even with your
Exactly.
character, Taylor, you play a big role in Jay's story. You are sober, as you say in the movie. You're recovering from other past issues, and you are also a warrior in this film, right? So, what drew you to film and be part of this project?
Well, I loved that she was, on paper, she was a complicated woman with a complicated past. But the way that the story plays out, she just is one thing only, and that's love. And that's,
Oh,
it's just as simple as that. Was drawn to as well. So there was something magnetic that was pulling them together, and it became a story of hope and resilience that, through their pairing, took you to the very end, which I won't say what happens. No spoilers.
well, I encourage everyone to check out American Warrior. And again, thank you too for, taking this time. And I absolutely love the movie. I can't wait to share it with my loved ones. Well, there you guys have it. You can catch American Warrior on Hulu, Amazon Prime, and many other popular streaming platforms. If you guys like our content here at the Christian Channel, feel free to give us a like and subscribe. Until next time, guys, I'm your host, Yenitza Muñoz.